Hello. So today let's understand about some more functions in Excel, and basically they are text functions. So let's see. Here we have an exercise. So here we want to get the name of the month from the date. So how can we get it? So one way is to get the number of the month and converting it to desired format from custom format, which is available over here from more number formats, right? The other way, which is direct, that can be applied is text function can be used. So we will type text, we will just input the date, and here we will type MM, 4 M's to get the full name of the month. And as I hit enter, the name of the month has appeared, right? So this is an easy way to get the name of the month in the words. Now we want to get the weekday. So how can we get that? So weekday is uh, which day of the week it is. It is either uh, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the number of day it is, we can find it by weekday function. So we will use weekday, and here we want to give the date. So here is the date, and we want to return it in which format. We have an option. So by default the option that is 1 will be considered Sunday and 7 will be Saturday. So we want to keep that only. So I will hit 1 and I will press enter. So by this we get the which day of week it is, right? So I will just autofill this. Now suppose I don't understand the numbers and I want to get the day of week in words. So how can I get that? So one way is I press text function, I enter the value, and I put the format of DD to get the full name. If I will enter 3Ds, then it will give 3 letters of the weekday. But if I will do 4Ds, then it will give full name of the weekday, right? So I can autofill it. The other way, that is, I can directly, instead of giving this day of the week, what I can do is I can directly give the date here. So if I will give the date here and hit enter, then also it will give the same output, right? If I autofill, as you can see, the output remains the same. So these are the two ways the text function can be used to get the day of the week, right? Now we want to calculate which day of year it is. Suppose here is the end day, and we want to calculate that 11th June 2020 is which day of the year out of 365 days, right? So how can we do that? That can be done using a special formula that is created, right? So what can we do is we can subtract today's date from the last date of the last year. So let's see how that can be done. So here this date, and from here I will subtract last day of the last year. So how can we get that? We will use date function. Here we want year, so I will type year of this date, comma, month I will keep 1, and day I will keep 0. So what this will give is this function, date, year, a month as 1 and date as 0. This will give the last day of last year. Like here, it is 11th June 2020. So what this function highlighted here will give is, it will give 31st December 2019, right? If I press F9, so this will give me the result. This is giving a number because it is not in date format, right? So as I will hit enter, you can, okay, it actually took the number. We don't want to give that. So I have to edit that. I have to write date and year of this date 1 comma 0 and hit enter. Okay, this is in date format. I have to go to general so that it gives the number of days, right? As I will autofill, I will get which day of the year the end date is. Like from the starting of the, like, 1st January 2020 till 11th June 2022, there will be 163 days, right? Now, we have one more problem statement, that is, we have understood about concat function and percent uh, symbol that is used to concat a number of strings. Now, suppose I have this list of projects. So if I use concat function, what I need to do is I need to type I need to type each and every like select each and every cell, and I need to type comma if I want to separate them using a comma. So to reduce that effort, we have one more interesting function in Excel that is called TextJoin. What TextJoin does is it joins all the selected range of cells with a required delimiter. Suppose I want to get the list of projects and I want to separate them using a comma. So this can be done using TextJoin function. So I will use equals to TextJoin, right? And here the delimiter that we want is a comma. So I will put them in double quotes, the comma, and then we want to ignore the empty cells, right? So whatever the empty cell is, we don't want it. So we will ignore. So I will type true, right? Now here the text that we want is we will select all the range and we will hit enter. So as you can see, I have got list of all the projects that are there over here. So from project 1 to 6, these are the list of projects available with us. I hope you were able to understand these functions we learned today, that is text function, text join function, weekday, and to get the day of the year using date function. Thank you.